When we started The Curve, we set out to preach and promote a different way of thinking about policing. As you know, you may have heard me talk about, no one who's associated with The Curve uses the term law enforcement. Law enforcement, enforcing the law, is one thing that police do. You don't want to be defined by one thing that you do. You don't want to call a nurse a blood test taker. They do that. They take blood for blood tests, but they do many more things. Why do you want to be defined by one thing you do, even if it's a thing you do a lot? You want to be defined by who you are. And so let's stop using the term law enforcement, because it's actually not true. You are police. And you do many, many things. Not to mention the fact, if you tell some rookie that they're in law enforcement, guess what they're going to go do? They're going to go looking to enforce the law. If you tell some rookie that you're in the profession of policing, and it includes all of these things, they will go do those things. So a broader definition of self is really important. And so we are out there promoting these new ideas of how police can think about themselves, how they can think about vision of police, the purpose of police. The purpose of police is to protect the vulnerable from harm. That's why we have police. That's why we have police. That is the purpose of police. Are we doing the right things to live up to that? So moving forwards, what The Curve is intending to do is continue to preach that message, take some of the most forward-thinking, modern-minded police chiefs and sheriffs from across the country and make them available to help the more forward-thinking chiefs and sheriffs actually make the changes they want to make. So take somebody else who's already made some changes and learn from each other. We're going to be doing more of that. We're going to be doing way more webinars. We've already done a few of them. I'm going to be doing more. We're going to bring in those outsiders that I talk about, the importance of having outside points of view to share with you. We're going to start serving all ranks in policing, because sometimes we know those senior echelons, they're long gone. 30 years in the job, we're not changing their mind. But this new generation, this young generation who know that the profession of policing has changes and improvement that we need to make, that we want to speak to them and give them some help. And we're planning on having our own big event, our own big conference, where all of these outside speakers can come into one place and we can come together as all of the early adopters in policing and get to know each other and help each other out and talk about the future of policing and this noble, noble profession.